All right, back with another monthly market update. We are in May of 2026, and as usual, it's pretty flat. So here we go. Let's look at what the data says. So one of the most talked about things in real estate when you talk about what's happening in the market is inventory. And if we're comparing the inventory level from this year to last year, it's actually better. We're down 13% from last year. And by the way, this includes all of San Diego County. This is detached homes, single family homes, townhouses, condos, the whole nine in all of San Diego County. So even though we know that every market is different, your neighborhood could be performing better or worse than other neighborhoods. This is just the general real estate market for all of San Diego County. So inventory's down from last year. Great. But this is what we've seen in the last 30 days. So in the last 30 days, we've seen 3,300 homes hit the market here countywide. That number is great compared to last year. It's actually down 11%. Now, the ones that have come off the market, we've seen 2,200 homes come off the market. Now, that number is great compared to last year as well. It's up 9%. But there's also an 1,100 home delta. So we've seen 3,300 homes come on, 2,200 homes come off. The 3,300 is a sign of supply. The 2,200 is a sign of demand. That means that supply is at a higher rate than demand right now. So as we know, a lot of this is seasonal driven, and that's exactly why we compare the data from this time this year compared to last time this year to see how we're doing. Clearly, we're doing a little bit better than we were last year. That being said, the gap between homes hitting the market and coming off is still growing. Like I said, the delta was about 1,100 homes in the last 30 days. And number of closed sales is actually down 3%. If more are coming on and less are coming off, then we could expect inventory to rise. So if you were someone that's looking to sell their home last year, how long would it take for you to sell? Well, on average, it took 33 days last year. Today it takes 37 days. So it's taking longer for things to sell. So if you're someone that's considering selling, given this data, I probably wouldn't wait too much longer. The benefit to you is that inventory is better than it was last year. The negative is that we're seeing it starting to climb. Things are taking longer to sell. There's less sales happening, more coming on, less coming off. If these trends continue, and that's a big if, we don't know, it's going to be more difficult and a harder market to sell your home. Now, if you're a buyer, obviously, if you find the right home, if you're looking in the market right now, buy it. This is not a bad market. It's not a good market. It's a flat market, a very balanced market. So if you find the one that you're looking for, buy it. If not, clearly what the data is telling us is that if you're patient, you're going to have more options. So prices, as you know, I don't really like to talk about average and median price that often because it's not a leading indicator of where the market is going necessarily. It's a reflection of the market that has happened many months ago, but people like to know that. So median price right now across the county, $925, up roughly 2% from last year, which is good, better than last month. So I know this can be very confusing. More properties coming on, less coming off, sales down, average time on market is up, inventory is down, but prices are up. A lot of it doesn't make sense that much. But what I can tell you is that the market is not much different than last year. It's just a very well-balanced market. There's not a whole lot of key points that I can tell you that are big game changers compared to last year. Now let me tell you what I'm seeing boots on the ground. We're seeing a lot of life event sales. What do I mean by that? So the homes that we're seeing on the market, they had another kid, they need to sell their condo and they need more space, more rooms. Mom and dad passed away, they inherited a property that they need to sell, things like that. That's the type of sales that, a lot of the sales that we're seeing. People downsizing, they're growing older, they have bedrooms upstairs, no bedrooms downstairs, they need a single level, things like that. Buyers. Now, we're seeing a lot of buyers waiting to see what happens with the interest rates. So I've said this a million times and I'll say it again just as a quick reminder. You know the saying in the real estate industry, you marry the home, you date the rate. Excuse me. If you get an interest rate at, for example, let's just say 6%, and the interest rates go up to 6.5%, then you have a better rate than you would be able to get right now. So good on you. If the rates go down to 5.5% or 5%, you can date the rate, refinance, get rid of it, and take advantage of that interest rate. So I don't see a reason why buyers should sit on the sidelines and wait for the rates. What happens when rates go down typically? Well, more buyers jump in the marketplace. Now you have more competition. What happens when you have more competition? Prices tend to go up. So as always, buyers, if you find the right house, That's the most important thing. Finding the right house for you, for whatever your needs are for your family. If you find that, buy it. Everything else can be changed. The interest rate can be changed. That house may not pop up again, at least for not that price. That's all we got for this month. I hope I didn't put you to sleep because there's not that much exciting news, but we'll see you next month.